Alright, let me test everything out on my, phone here. Let me make sure it's all working good. Give me stuff off data. That's gonna eat up everything here. I'm gonna be gone for the weekend, but I have a spare hour and a half maybe, so I figured why not spend it doing something productive. No viewers. That's about what I expect. You know, a lot of people will ask me, like, why do I do this despite the fact there's no viewers? And it's not about... This isn't a thing about, like, me trying to just attract an audience or trying to entertain people. It's just more so for me. This is a little therapeutic for me because I just get to talk. I just get to talk and put words out there. And, you know, I think that's kind of the most important part here. For me. No more cheese dip. I uninstalled the YouTube app, so I gotta go look at this through the page. Can I edit the thumbnail? It's too late to update the thumbnail. Let me change the thumbnail. Okay. Playback's 1, so that means someone's clicked on this here. Okay. So let me hold a sec here. Where's my... Okay. Let me pull up a image. Now, the main reason I started this is just so I could gush about Roger Dean paintings and just get a lot of stuff off my chest. And that's, in essence, that's still what this is. But we're doing this for, oh God, hold on a second. That's a large image. I have to very much scale it down. High resolution image. It's a little ridiculous how much I'm going to shrink this down. Here we go. Okay. This about... Yeah, this is Roger Dean. For those of you who might be wondering, for those of you who might wonder on the guy, who's the guy I've been gushing about for the entirety of this thing's existence. So here's a photo of him for you. Any of you ever stop by Roger Dean's YouTube channel and just watch the videos he uploads? He's been painting album artwork he's commissioned to do. It's a very wholesome good time. I'm telling you, y'all have to check that out. It's a very wholesome good time. Let's see here. Let me check the stats here. 2 playbacks. That means 2 people clicked and then left. Oh, I got a like. I imagine it's either by a brother of mine or a friend. Either way, it's nice. So, okay, so this is called Jason. We're not talking about Jason Chef. Let me readjust the title. I was listening to Jason Chef, his solo album. It's not new anymore. It was new 2 years ago. I listened to his solo album while doing this, so I'll setting this up. So I was just kind of had him on the brain now. This is about we're going to be talking about Vinnie Vincent today, in a bit here, and the Stink Bomber. The Stink Bomber. We'll get into that too. Vinnie Vincent and the Stink Bomber don't collaborate at all. Though that would actually be kind of funny if that happened. Hi, I'm Vinnie Vincent. I'm the Stink Bomber. Do you want to collaborate? Cool. What's the song called? Laughing Gas. Okay, well. Anyways, here first, this is I should probably get the photo of Roger Dean off the screen here. We're going to be first of all, today is a little different actually. This episode, I mean, not just today, but this episode itself is going to be in a little different because this is not, at least to my knowledge, this hasn't been used on an album cover. So I'm not going to talk about the music or my thoughts and opinions on it. I'm just going to be talking about like how beautiful this painting is. I mean, just a lot of this is look at this. This is called, I believe this is called either Floating Forest or Floating Jungle. I don't know the exact name of it. Oh, in case you're wondering, the painting Roger Dean was sitting in front of in that photo, that's called The Ladder. I think that's the name of the album that the artwork is used on. It looked like it was the original there in the background. And that's one of my favorite paintings of his. This is, oh man, Roger Dean. Seriously, all of you stop by his YouTube channel. It's a real wholesome and good time. It's a real wholesome and good time. So, let's get into some talking points here. As usual, I talk about stuff of little importance, menial things. So, recently, I've been hearing a lot of people crap on Vinnie Vincent, one of my favorite guitarists, the guy who has. I hope the stream didn't pick that up, or that. Okay. Vinnie Vincent is a guy who has just as many haters as he does lovers. I mean, wrong phrasing. Just as many haters as he does adorers and fans. So, Vinnie is how do I talk about Vinnie like this? He's been getting a lot of crap over the fact that he's promised like a Vinnie Vincent Archives box set. He showed a mock version of it in like 2019 at his birthday bash, and it looked cool. The mock box set looked really cool. He said it could contain upwards of 20 to 25 discs and cost up to $1,000, which would actually be cheap. I think that would actually be cheaper than the. No data. What's going on here? Oh, got real worried for a second, but nothing. Okay, excellent connection. Good. So, he said it could be a box set of upwards of like 20 to 25 discs of material. And he said it can, and a lot of people are crapping on him for not releasing it, despite the fact that he announced it years ago, like 5 years ago, and just showed off like a prototype version of the packaging in 2019. But a lot of people need to realize that a lot of this isn't Vinny's fault. You understand? Did any of you hear? Did any of his haters hear what he said he'd include in the box set? He said he'd include. He said he would include it could include the Guitars from Hell album, which was an album he had recorded in 1990, and then it was an album he recorded in 1990. I don't know if he ever properly mixed it though, but you can find bootlegs of it on YouTube. And he released an EP of a few tracks from there, not properly mixed, and with a drum machine over the original drum tracks, in order to try and gauge interest in releasing it. But by 1995, nobody really cared about his brand of speed metal anymore. And he said it could include other demos and whatnot, maybe the Speedball Jam, which was just like an hour-long session he did, just of one long continuous guitar jam for over an hour, and his website, he's selling everything away. This is something I will, as a Vinnie Vincent fan, even I'll crap on him for this. It's the fact that everything on his website's so expensive. I'm poor. I am a poor person. How am I supposed to purchase your shirts, Vinnie Vincent? 2 for $100? I can't even buy one for $50? I mean, this is ridiculous, okay? Anyways, then he talks about, but here's where the complications on getting it released would come from. Now, Vinnie, at least until I think the Sonic Boom album by Kiss came out, had the record for most co-writes on a single Kiss album. For most writing credits on a single Kiss album with Lick It Up. He had written 8 or 9 of the 10 tracks on there. At least partially. And Vinnie is just a talented player, by the way. Talented songwriter, too. A lot of people like one of his songs he wrote for the Revenge album by Kiss, Unholy. He said that Gene and Paul both like, oh yeah, Vinnie approached us, wanted to make amends. We wrote a few songs with them. He's back to his old tricks and tried to sue us again. We promised to never work with him again. And Vinnie said, oh, there's some songs I wrote for the Creatures of the Night album that didn't happen. There's some songs I wrote for Lick It Up that never got through. There's some other songs I'd written after Lick It Up that never got finished. We wrote 9 songs for Revenge and only 3 of them got used. And he's talking about including Kiss outtakes. And as many of you know, Gene Simmons and Paul